Hey guys, Wrestling Rambles 89 back with another reaction video. This time I'll be reacting to Stone Cold talking about his least favorite WrestleMania match. Now, I don't think this is going to be like his least favorite WrestleMania match with anyone else. I think this is just going to be the worst match he ever had. So I thought it'd be interesting to hear about it, find out which match and why. And yes, WrestleMania weekend, so why not? So without wasting any more time, let's get started.
Yo, Caesar, what's happening?
Oh my God! Excuse me while I mark out because you are, I guess, the greatest wrestler of all time, man.
Well, I'm not going to argue with you. I'm not going to sit there and blow a bunch of smoke up my ass, but I'm not going to disagree with you either. How you doing today?
Okay, so my question for you, Stone Cold, is what was your least favorite WrestleMania that you ever performed at?
Man, I tell you what, WrestleMania 12 would have been that would have been in Los Angeles when I worked with Savio Vega, and that was a pretty decent thing. But we didn't have a whole lot of time to tell a story, so I can't say that one. But the rest of them are all high profile, with the exception of WrestleMania, I believe it was 18, in which I wrestled Scott Hall. And there's no disrespect to Scott Hall, who I love dearly and who's one of the best workers in the business, or was one of the best workers in the business. My head wasn't there at the time, and my body was there, but my mind was somewhere else. And when I say that was not a great WrestleMania for me, I mean it on my end only, not his. Just, I was in a bad place. Probably should have been in the main event, but I was running too fast and living too hard. So that would be my answer to you, WrestleMania 18, to answer your question.
Okay. What do you say would be your most, your favorite WrestleMania moment, I guess, of all time?
Well, yeah, when you talk about a WrestleMania moment, I had a couple of those. WrestleMania 13 with Bret the Hitman Hart, laying there in a pool of blood when I passed out. And then him and Ken Shamrock went on to do a little bit more physicality while I was laying there bleeding in the ring. And I remember just having my eyes closed and just relishing in that moment. We had done a double turn, which is what we set out to do. Now, we had more work to do on the back end of that to further his cause and to further my cause. Yeah. But we went out there and accomplished the task at hand, and it worked, and we had the people eating out of the palm of our hands. So that was special. Yeah. The match with Shawn Michaels was not a great match at WrestleMania 14, but at the end of the match, when Mike Tyson counted 3 and I won my first world heavyweight title from one of the greatest performers of all time, Shawn Michaels, that was a very special moment. And also, when I lit up the Astrodome with a sellout record crowd of about 66,000 and change, with the most electrifying man in sports entertainment, the one and only The Rock. So, man, those would be a couple of them, and it's really hard to put them in any type of order, but I had a bunch of good times, and those would be specific times.
Yeah, that was really interesting. Actually, the second half was more interesting, at least in my opinion. He didn't really go too much in depth on it. I guess he didn't want to drag up too many bad things or bad memories, but I always remember liking that match with Scott Hall back in the day. Was it a 5-star match according to anyone's ratings? Probably not. But I like Scott Hall and I like Stone Cold, and I think it's a pretty solid match, especially all things considered with Austin's mindset, which I obviously didn't know at the time. It's been a long time since I watched it, but I might just give it a rewatch this weekend. As I said, it's WrestleMania weekend. It's been a while since I've seen it, and hearing this and reacting to this might just give me the extra kick up the ass I need to go and watch this match, just for curiosity's sake. So yeah, thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed. Be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I upload new videos every single day. This is Wrestling Rambles 89, signing off.